Good afternoon.
Hi.
Hi. Thank you, Jana. Thank you for the warm introduction and for making my very disconnected career path sound like it sort of had some cohesion. Not easy to do. Nicely done. I am delighted to be here this afternoon, and I want to thank the board and the leadership of the YWCA. I'm touched that you thought of me for this award, and I'm honored to receive it. It's a wonderful gift. I'm also honored to be receiving the gift, this award, in such rarefied company. Teresa, Kathy, Genevieve, and Bernie, congratulations to you. And in the game of 6 degrees of separation, I think I'm only 1 or 2 degrees from each of you. And in fact, my current nanny I found over Sitter City. So we like to say at ComEd that we power lives, but Genevieve is powering my life. So it's a pleasure to be with all of you today, celebrating the YWCA's very special mission and its contribution in shaping our values over the last 150 years. This organization has steadfastly promoted diversity, empowered women, and always insisted that the dignity of people be a cornerstone of our culture, and we have all benefited from it. This special mission of diversity, empowerment, and dignity is something that resonates so strongly with all of us here that it rolls off our tongue without hesitation. We think in these terms and we speak in these terms, but it has not always been this way. That these concepts are a part of our ethos is in no small part the result of the work of the YWCA and its 150 years of relentless effort and pioneering good work. The YWCA's entire history is one of being one step ahead of demonstrating vision and leadership in the great social justice movements of our history. When this organization began in 1858, there was no social organization dedicated to voicing women's concerns. The notion of women as a unique social force did not take hold until the suffrage movement in the early 20th century. This is an organization that was 50 years ahead of suffrage and more than 100 years ahead of the feminist movement. The YWCA once again demonstrated leadership when it stood up for working women in the 1920s, advocating reasonable terms of employment at a time when women had no ability to influence those terms. And as early as the 1930s, the YWCA established integrated dining facilities and opened the first of its kind facility in the city of Atlanta. Going global before the turn of the century, the last century, the YWCA beat economic globalization by 100 years. So this is the legacy. This is the strong foundation. But what now? Well, the focus of this lunch says it all: a fearless future. And it's my firmly held belief that we are on the edge of an acceleration movement. This is a time when we move beyond the firsts in a position and accelerate to the seconds, the thirds, and the manys. This is the fearless future. That the YWCA is ahead of the game once again is demonstrated by the people in this room today. In addition to our distinguished chairs, Pamela, Gwendolyn, and Jana, and the honorees, Teresa, Kathy, Genevieve, and Bernie, we have here today Susana Mendoza, the first woman to be elected city clerk of the city of Chicago. Representative Linda Chapalavia, the first woman elected as a representative in her district. Kathy Lavin, a leading advocate for persons with disabilities at Newman Family Services. Stacey O'Brien, a board member and one of the leading regulatory attorneys in the country. Loretta Rosenmeyer, founder of Intren, one of the fastest growing businesses in the energy delivery industry. Abby Zanarini, the president of the Women's Board of Lincoln Park Zoo. Gloria Castillo, CEO of Chicago United. Connie Lindsay, the national chairman of the Girl Scouts. Mary O'Toole, one of the nation's leading energy efficiency experts. Joyce Winnicky, Sylvia Jones, Kathy Brock, 3 top executives in the world of the Chicago media. Sharon Lee, publisher of today's Chicago Woman, and many, many more are all here today. Now, you really want to see a look at the fearless future? Andrea Simmons, can I get you to stand up? I am so proud of her. Andrea just graduated from our lineman school. Yes, you heard me correctly. Andrea is a ComEd lineman. So the next time an ice storm or a thunderstorm knocks your power out, and you go out to see one of those linemen climb in a pole or up in a bucket truck, look to see if it's Andrea. This is what she does. She is powering your lives. So I have received the very gracious award for transformative leadership today, but everyone here is a transformative leader. And you are all women of momentum. You are all women of acceleration. This is the fearless future. And once again, the YWCA is out in front. Thank you.